Liberals promised to cap foreign study permits, which also allow people to work in Canada. But new data shows that the Liberals blew their cap out of the water by handing out a whopping 500,000 foreign study permits last year, roughly the same population as all of Halifax. Why did the Liberals bring 500,000 foreign students to Canada during a massive housing shortage and while youth in Canada can't find jobs?
Those figures are inaccurate. It's misinformation. This new government is hard at work to improve our immigration system, and the introduction of Bill C-2 Tuesday was an example of that. We are taking significant steps to preserve the integrity of our system while also upholding our humanitarian commitments, because we understand a well-managed immigration system is essential to a safer, stronger Canada.
So I got those numbers from the minister's website. I went on the website and I read them. So in the middle of a housing crisis, she brought 500,000 people to Canada. These people compete with Canadians for jobs, require housing and health care. If her department's numbers aren't the real numbers, what are the real numbers?
Mr. Speaker, let me give the opposite member a lesson on immigration and on numbers and on permits of visa. There's many applications and many individuals. We recognize that to balance our immigration and have a good country, we need temporary and we need permanent residents. Some applicants have multiple numbers, and so therefore I would suggest that we look into those numbers a little bit more in detail. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, despite the Liberals promising Canadians that they're capping immigration, here are the facts. They added over 500,000 more international students. They approved nearly 180,000 more temporary foreign workers. And now we have millions in our country with expired or expiring visas and no plan on how they'll leave. Their mismanagement has put pressure on housing, on healthcare, and jobs. So after missing their own targets to lower immigration and losing control of the system, why should Canadians believe them anymore?
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Speaker, international students are vital to Canada. Just go ask any of our provinces and any of our institutions. So are our temporary foreign workers. They are essential to our agricultural centre, to our fishing centre, to many facets of our population. Having said that, we understand in this new government that we need a balanced system. And for that reason, we have lowered the number of permanent residents as well as temporary numbers. We understand how to balance and how to work efficiently with our system. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, successful immigration is essential for the development of our country. But unfortunately, for the last 10 years, we have not had a successful immigration system. Instead, we've had an irresponsible system. And the real victims are immigrants themselves. For example, we can see that 5 million immigrants are currently dealing with expired visas. How is the government going to ensure that everything works out for them and for the country? The Honourable Minister of Immigration. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On this side of the House, we understand very well that immigration is essential for the growth of our economy and in order to strengthen our communities. Canadians want a solid, sustainable immigration system that would enable Canada and everyone who comes here to succeed. And on this side of the House, we are working hard to improve the system and make Canada stronger. Mr. Speaker, I'd like to congratulate the Minister on her French, but that's where my congratulations end. The situation we're facing right now, they are the architects of the problems in our immigration system. They have been the architects of this system for 10 years, and even the King said in the throne speech that we need to bring balance back to the system. Now, when we said that 6 months ago, everyone called us intolerant. As we speak, our housing, education, and health systems cannot meet our current immigration needs. Why did the Liberal government let this human tragedy persists. Mr. Speaker, it is true that we need a balanced immigration system that is realistic about our capacity in Quebec and Canada. That is why we are gradually reducing immigration thresholds. We have also placed restrictions on visas. But we have his colleague for Oshawa North, who has said that we need to completely scrap the temporary foreign workers program. Meanwhile, his constituents, my colleague's constituents, are telling us that they need these temporary workers in order to keep our factories running throughout Quebec. Thank you.